What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Plains Chick Outdoors on this foggy day. It's so foggy I can't even tell if the lens is clean right now or not. But yes, day 2 camping at Rowan's Ravine Provincial Park starts in the fog. It's supposed to be beautiful today. I'm sure it's not gonna be foggy all day. This will burn off at some point. There's just no wind right now, or very little wind. So the fog is hanging around. Boat was really dewy this morning. I think that's probably one of my favorite things about being at the park is jumping in your boat, driving to the launch, getting in. Like, I don't have to mess with anything. It's just so easy, so simple. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's go try to track down some walleyes. Yes, I know, walleyes. Don't worry, other videos coming in the future, I promise. Lake trout, pike, etc. We're on a walleye mission right now. We're on a walleye mission. Well, that's insane. I literally just drove the other side of the lake. Look at how cool that looks. Look at the fog. Isn't that unreal? It's such a beautiful morning back in my happy place. Just gotta locate some fishies now. Unreal. Oh, look at that. Oh, you guys, I don't have the flasher camera on right now. Come on. Can maybe see it a little bit there. Look at that. Mark chased it right down. I don't think it's that big. I didn't have the flasher camera on yet because it was so dewy right now. 26 feet of water. Nice. Didn't take long. Doesn't feel big, but doesn't feel like tiny either. Where are you? It's just a nice fish. It's a nice fish. Really nice fish. Come on, buddy. Don't want to put you in the net. He's got that jigging her up. Inhaled. Inhaled. Oh, look at that. Like, again, inhaled. Man, that's a lot of fun. Just the front hook though, too. Like a nice 23, 24 inch or something like that. Okay, buddy. Thank you for participating today. Appreciate it. I didn't have my flasher camera on yet because the screen was so dewy. Okily dokily. 10:39 update. Slow, like slow. Tried a bunch of different things, trolled a little bit, did some jigs and a leech. I've caught some little guys on the jig and a leech, like tiny. I'm gonna go back to sharpshooting again a little bit. Hopefully we can connect. It's been slow so far. Marking nice fish, just can't get them to commit. So just gotta keep grinding, as they say in the fishing world. Grinding. I hate that word, grinding. Apparently it's not just the jigs where I catch small fish. It's also the jigging Rap right now. I'm catching fish though. I'm catching some fishies. My time's gonna come. My time is gonna come. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I find myself losing a little bit of focus right now when I'm fishing slower. It's 1 o'clock. I'm probably gonna fish till about 9-ish. So I've got 8 hours left. An average tournament usually is 8 hours. I'm gonna see from now to the end of the day what I can accomplish for my top 5 biggest fish. We're gonna measure them. So even the little guys are probably gonna start to measure to add them up. We're gonna turn this day into a goal to kind of push towards. I'm going my top 5 biggest walleye, total inches. It's 1 o'clock, go. Oh, got him. That was awesome. Literally just cruising a brake line. Dropped down. It was a race to get my head camera on as I was dropping down. And there's 2 marks there. I hooked into one right now. I got him about 20 feet-ish there, you can see. And he is stopping to go back down. It's a big fish. Lots of times you'll get them up quick in that first couple feet. In this case, about 15 feet, because when you set that hook and you jack them up, you get the momentum going. Oh, I love sharpshooting marks more than anything. Somebody in a comment asked me what sharpshooting means. Sharpshooting means you mark them on the graph, one at a time basically, and you fish for them. You drop down for them. Hence like a sharpshooter, right? You're sharpshooting for that one mark. This is a strong fish. Strong fish. Look at that fight. It's a big one. It's a big one. I'm gonna put some fresh water in the live well. We're an hour and 20 minutes into our competition. And we got a good one on. We got a good one on. Oh yes. Last time I fumbled with my net, got it stuck in the rods. This time I'm not gonna let that happen. I don't know how big. It's definitely a good fish. It's definitely a good, oh yeah, that's a good fish. That's a good one. That's a big fish. Yes, big walleye. Big walleye in the net. Yeah, baby. Okay, popped the fish out of the net, got the hook out, it was pretty deep, got in the live well quick, we put on the measuring board fast and get it back in. She's bleeding a little bit. Sometimes they get a little bit deeper, but we'll get her back super quick. I put her in live well right away, put some ice in there, get some cold water in her. Cold water will help coagulate the wound a little bit, so we'll be quick with her. Oh, that's a big fish. Put her on the board. She's 29.5 inches. 29.5. Okay, girl. Get your strength back and get back in there. Oh, she got a little bit of blood in her. She was hooked so deep. Not bad though. There she goes. Back down to the depths. Once they get down to that cold water and the deeper, their wounds will coagulate. It's hard, right? Like, she had that jigging her, buried in her hook. Sometimes there's gonna be a little bit of blood. I'll fish this area a little bit just to keep an eye on her, make sure she doesn't come back up, something like that. But when they kick back down on the bottom like that and get back down, I just saw her go down on the depth finder actually. They're good to go. Awesome. I'll have to rate that. One more fish, I'll have to write my numbers down. 29.5, an hour and a half into the day of my 8-hour tournament day. That's a good fish. That's a great fish. So I explained a little bit about what sharpshooting was when I was fighting that fish. Hope it makes a little bit of sense to the people that were asking about it. It's like marking a fish on your graph, dropping down with the intentions of catching that fish that you drop down on top of. Sharpshooting. I'm addicted to it, I'm not gonna lie. For lake trout, for walleye, I love the whole visual part of it. It's just so much fun. That mark appeared on my wrap. Come on. It's got it. He picked it up, had it for a little bit. It was slack. I'm not gonna lie, that was my bad on that one. He had it for a little bit. It's not big, but it's gonna count towards my total right now for sure. If I get him in. Oh, that's risque. Risque, Clayton. Risque. Got more marks down there. But I have to get a quick measurement on him just in case. He could be a big factor in for my 5th fish. Easy, girl. Boy, whatever you are. I'll tell you what, that fish was not coming out. Easy. $18. Okay, 18 inches. Probably should have kept him. I do want to keep some fish at some point for catch and cook, so I got to write this down quick. Oh, no, was that bottom or rock? I don't know. Fish, that's a fish. That's not a bottom, that's a fish. That's a good one. I got another good fish on. Yeah, that's another big fish. I wonder if that first pop was a fish too and not the bottom. Oh, baby. I feel like I don't have this one very good, but are you kidding me? Like, I found some feeding fish right now. Sometimes you just gotta do. Sometimes you gotta go find the fish. They're not gonna always find you. Some days it's gonna be easy. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Some days it's gonna be easy. Every fish is gonna jump in the boat. Other days you're gonna have to work for it. That's another big fish. He's already here. He's already here. He's already here. He's already here. I didn't expect him to be at the surface already. Come on, baby. Yes, that's a good one. That's another good one. I got this area all to myself right now. I do have one friend that always helps me out that I'm gonna message him and let him know that I just caught another good one because, well, he's a good buddy and I want him to get in on it too. I was right, I didn't have that one good at all. Just right in the side. Right in the side. Let me get that hook free first. It's another good one. It might not be quite as big, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Come on, baby. Okay, come on. Let's show her off quick. Yes, that's a good one right there. Awesome. Quick measure. Quick measure. What's it gonna be, like 27-ish maybe? Maybe 28? It is, it's 28 and a half. 28 and a half. Get it back in quick. Get it back in. Okay. Yes. Let's go find that one's partner that was with it. There was two of them there. Pretty sure I'll replay the marks a little bit, but I was like 28 feet, I think, something like that. And I marked two of them. And at one point, I set a hook and I thought it might have been the bottom, but I think it was actually a fish, to be honest. And then literally a couple pumps later, I hook into that fish and I was right. I didn't think I had it good. It was just on the outside of the cheek. I got lucky to keep that fish buttoned. And that's like, it's another thing comments I get or questions. Sometimes people send me a message, how do you keep fish pinned on a jigging Rap? I lose them too. I lose them all the time. You know what, right here, G Loomis, fast action, medium light. So fast action meaning that it's bending somewhere in here. An extra fast will bend more just in your tip. A fast action will bend it a little bit longer later into the blank. Words, Clayton. The later that it goes into the blank, the better it is to keep fish buttoned. Something like a medium action is what I use for Lakers a lot of the times. But you need right now, you need a fast action for this because you need something that still can keep the fish pinned, but you need something that can snap that jigging Rap. If you had like a medium action rod with this, that rod would take forever to load before it finally snapped that jigging Rap up. So it's like you're trying to find that balance of the in-between. So fast action, medium light is what this is. This is a GLX, walleye GLX, but you can find like an E6X, which would probably be an entry-level Loomis rod and would do very quite well. Would do very quite well. Was that words work for you? Sometimes my mouth goes faster than my brain. I will put in the description below in this video, I'm gonna put this rod and I'm gonna put what would be a little bit cheaper rod, an E6X as well, that would work for jigging Raps. You're looking, like I said, for something that's gonna keep fish buttoned, pinned. Now don't get me wrong, I lose fish on a jigging Rap all the time too. It's it's hard. It's such an erratic bait, and a lot of times those walleye, they see it go to the bottom and they're racing to it, and they catch it in the bottom of the chin, side of the mouth. It's just the way that it is. It's unavoidable, but it draws their attention in. That's why those jigging Raps work so well. It's like it just draws their attention in, and they're not sure what it is, whether it's a minnow or a crawdad, something like that, and they just see it go down in the dirt, and their first instinct obviously is food, and they race to it and hammer it. Now sometimes you can dingle it right in their face and maybe get them to eat it, but most of the time you're gonna have to be working it somewhat aggressive. And like I said in the previous video, every lake's different. That's enough talking for now. I gotta get back to fishing on fish. Got him, got him. Awesome. There's marks everywhere right now. A little bit shallower, a little bit deeper. Oh, okay, I snagged that one. I'm pretty confident that I'm gonna catch 2 other fish that are bigger than this, so I'm not gonna measure him. This just came up on my jigging Rap right here. Crawdad claw. This is a lot of times what the fish think that a jigging Rap is. Believe it or not, walleye love to eat crawdads. Like one of their favorite meals at times. When the crawdad bite is on, like it can be crazy. Okay, looks like we're going to make a move. Spot was good, but I spent more time. I never got any other fish to eat. I had a small window there, so on to the next spot. I still got 3 hours left of my little 8-hour challenge to myself, so we got time to still make something really good happen. Don't get me wrong, it's already been an unbelievable day, but we're still looking for a couple more tankers. There we go. Well, that didn't take long. And the straw, oh, I gotta change my camera. Oh, the mark's still down there though. Whichever one I caught was a smaller fish for sure. Not a baby though. Not a baby. But not a jumbo. Where are you? There you are. Oh, we'll measure him anyway because he'll count towards my 5 fish right now. He'll definitely kick out my 18-incher that I caught earlier. I gotta bring that camera back up. Okay, 18 and a quarter. 18 and a quarter. It's something at least. We gotta at least register 5 fish. That's the goal, right? So 18.25. Jeez, instantly I dropped down again. There is something going on down here right now. Definitely a bite. Definitely a bite all of a sudden. What we got this time? Just another perfect eater again, hey? Okay, 18. I've officially registered my 5 fish. Now I just got to upgrade. Oh, there we go. Nice. This one feels a little bit better. A little bit better than 18 anyway. I've been wrong before though. I could have him side hooked. Oh, I feel like he's gonna come on button there. Yeah, like I said, I got him kind of hooked on the side. He might be better than 18 though. Hooked right on the side. See? Bait goes to the bottom and they try to pin it out of the sand. That's why you get them sometimes, or a lot of times, in the bottom. Now some people are gonna be like, you're snagging them. Not really, no. They're trying to eat the bait. They just miss it. Okay, 19 and a half. 19 and a half is a nice upgrade. I'd have a decent weight for the Rowan's tournament right now. I'd have like a 9 and a 10 pounder for 19 pounds, and then I'd have another about probably 7 pounds to go on top of that. I have somewhere between 26 and 28 pounds, probably somewhere in there. Not bad. Well, there's the testament that I'm using some pretty good line. Wow, I brought that to the surface. That's crazy. Like that's like a 15-pound rock. 113.75, I believe, is what I came up with. If it's the wrong number, I'll flash it right here. That would have been enough to beat Jay in Jay vs. Clay in the first one, where I bombed miserably. And I've only been fishing this now for 6 hours. I still got 2 hours and 45 minutes left yet. Wow, I got lots of time left. Okay, maybe we can still make something else happen. So glad I did this like little challenge to myself. It's always said this in videos in the past. It's good when you go out for the day to set some kind of goal. If you don't hit it or whatever, it doesn't really matter, but at least you're pushing towards something. Like one of these days, one of my goals is going to be with Cindy is to just go out and learn how to pull blades better with like night crawlers or something like that, and something that we can do together. So that's one of my goals for the upcoming days. Right now, as I've mentioned before, I'm just addicted to sharpshooting walleye. Like honestly right now, my wrist and arm is so sore, like so sore, but so worth it. Oh, nice mark. Nice mark. Oh, he followed me down, I think he followed me down. There we go. I got him. He did follow me down. I did. He did follow me down. Nice. Doesn't feel big, but he's got pretty decent head shakes. Now he's going to run. Oh, okay. He's better than I thought, maybe. Come on, baby. Not a bad fish. Not a bad fish. Not a bad fish. Yeah, that's a gooder. That's a gooder. That's a gooder. Come on, baby. Come on. Yes! Yes! Oh, yes! Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm just putting the trolling motor down and spot lock me so I can deal with this fish. Okay, plan. Bring it up, measure it, camera, back in. Probably 27-ish. Okay, I'll measure it before I show it off here. $26 and a half. 26 and a half. 26 and a half fat girl. That was awesome. Saw the mark, dropped down, chased me to the bottom, and then ate it. Super healthy fish. Gonna be a quick one. See ya, girl. There she goes. Back down to the depths. Wow, that's a big upgrade right there. Huge upgrade. Huge. Huge. I love being able to use that trolling motor after I get the fish in the net. Drop it down, hold my spot. It's so good. Say that a lot, don't I? It's so good. This day is so good. If I turn my hat back on. Yeah. But apparently I'm not recording. I'm on photos. Whoops. Well, that was user error. Apparently I was on photos, so I'm only gonna have the camera from up there. Oh well, it's all good. It's all good. Okay, let's go to another spot. Wasn't super productive, but I did upgrade, which is always a bonus. We still got 2 hours left in our 8-hour challenge. Well, spot, I don't even know the day, but this spot, fished it for a half hour, quick through, never really marked anything special. I think I dropped down once or twice, but both weren't on very big marks at all. So I got an hour and a half left yet. We think we're going to go finish the day off in confidence area for me and hopefully pop a monster, like a great big one, during prime time, baby. Prime time's coming up as that sun starts to set. That's what I like to call prime time. Oh, that mark went down. Got him. Got him. Love when those marks are up high and you can read when they start to go down, because you're like, even though you don't see your bait on the screen, oh, that's a good fish. Even though you don't see your bait on the screen, you know, you're like, yeah, that fish is going down to investigate my lure right now. Like, it's so good. Whoa. Heavy. Fighter. 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 Dogging hard. Ooh. Oh, you know what? It's not even as big as I thought. It's an upgrade though. Clayton, you should maybe take this serious. Get to my small net here quick. It's an upgrade. But it's not as big as I thought. Oh, it's still nice. Oh, I almost rimmed him and dumped him. Almost. Almost. Okay. Hook's still in the net, but I got the fish out anyway. Right there. Show him off. Nice fish. It's going to be an upgrade. I have one that's like 18 and I think a half. So we're getting a nice upgrade here right now to a 23. To a 23. And there she goes. Back down. She was a little tired. She put up a good fight. Like a really, really, really good fight. I honestly thought it was big. I really did. It's one thing you have to be so careful for when you like net a fish with a wrap in its mouth, is you don't catch the hook in the side of the net, because they can just so easily flop out. Muskie guys call it rimming the fish. One more quick spot, and if I don't mark anything there, I'm going to call it a night early. I got a half an hour left, but I'm super happy with my day. I want to get back yet and cook a steak on the open fire yet, so one quick pass through an area there. The next clip you see will either be me fishing or me back at the campsite cooking a big steak. I haven't worn my life jacket today all the time when I'm fishing, but I have been putting it on every time when I'm driving around. It just got really hot today, and I forgot to take off the hoodie a couple times. So I ended up taking off the life jacket for a bit, but whenever I drove, always kill cord, life jacket. Well, as you can tell, I'm back in the campground and it's dark. I'm really impressed with the lighting on this camera though, I'm not gonna lie. So We went over the last spot, quick marked it, didn't mark anything that was worth fishing. So we came in, as you can tell, we're still cooking in the dark. It's still 10 o'clock, but this should be the last time I have to cook in the dark because Cindy will be here tomorrow and we'll do a more relaxed program. Still gonna fish hardcore in the morning yet until she gets here. But right now, look at this for a menu. We are having, oh, that light is bright. We are having steak and stove top stuffing. And we are cooking it right, oh, where's my flashlight? We're cooking it right on the open fire. Steak in a cast iron pan, stovetop in the other pan. It's gonna be good. I'd like to have a little bit more coals in there, but we will make do with what we have. So I'll cook them up, show you the final product, and then end this video. So I dare you to keep watching to the end. I dare you. Steak cooked rare, stovetop stuffing. Oh yes. I didn't realize there was so much steak. Probably only gonna eat one of those, but I will put the rest in tin foil for tomorrow. It's good. So 127 inches is what we had for our top 5 fish, I believe, for the last 8 hours of the day. We did catch one earlier in the day, like a 20, I don't even remember at this point, 23, 24, 25 incher, 26. I can't remember, honestly. So it was a good day. We have to work hard for it. Going forward, the next couple videos will be a little bit more relaxed fishing, more of the whole, what this park has to offer for a little bit. And then, of course, some fishing, but some catch and cooks. I've got a bake I want to do. We cook up some breakfast for Cindy, bacon and eggs in the morning. Just a bunch of fun little camping things. Stuff that I just want to do, relax a little bit more, maybe add some things to the channel like that I actually do and not just pretend to do. Lots of times I don't film it just because there's so much going on, but I know Cindy will help me hold the camera a little bit. So if you haven't made it this far in the video, this is the only place that I'm going to put this little giveaway. Like I said, I dared you. I'm not gonna advertise it on Instagram. I'm not gonna advertise it on Facebook. I'm not gonna advertise it on anywhere else on YouTube. But if you made it this far in the video, I'm gonna give away some, let's see, 2 Jigging Wraps, Frostbite Tantrum, and a CSO hat. Whoever wants a CSO hat, yeah, that's gonna be the giveaway. So put below in the comments that all you have to say is, I made it this far. That's all you have to say. And then add whatever else you want in the video. I will do the giveaway in about a week after the video airs. So thank you everybody for watching. And don't forget, as always, get outside.